welcome, 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 welcome. This is live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Would you date outside your race? We're going a little relationship today. We're going to flip the script a little bit today. But you know, we always deviate from the subject somehow, some way. So I won't be upset if it happens. It is what it is. Would you date outside your race? And people, I'm only asking this question not to put nobody on blast, but I just want to ask it. It's just an honest question. And we always say that love sees no color. I tell you, we want to talk about that. Y'all know the number, 872-297-6389. This is live, uncut, unedited. We're streaming on Twitter. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook on both of my pages. So do me a favor, people. If you care to like this, please. What's going on, everybody? I see y'all. I see you. I see you. I tell you, there go the comments. There you go. I'm sorry, people. I ain't even had the comments up there. But they up there now. This is live. There's nothing wrong with it. Somebody said loving seeing interracial couples. All right, we got a call already. Lighten up this line. Hold on, caller. I got another caller too. Hold on. All right, I got to merge you in, caller. Just wait. Got to merge you in. All right, people, y'all know the rules. Now, before I get started with either one of my callers, I need you guys to turn down your Facebook, turn down your audio. Please do that before we get started now. Please do that, okay? All right, do that. Okay, now, turn it all the way down. Please just listen to me. Don't worry about what you see on the screen. You could turn it down. You still can watch the screen. All right, before I get started, let me shout out to some of my people as usual. I haven't done that. What's up, Chad? I see you. Janet, I see you. I see you. Kanika Rogers, I see you. What's up, D? All the way from Texas. Yvonne Davis, I see you. Marcus, what's going on? Marcus Bell. Is that real? I hope I got it right. Cynthia, I see you. Cynthia, I see you. Virginia Beasley. Janet, what's going on? I see you. 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 All right, callers now. Who's going to be the first to talk?
Hey, Martin, I'm just calling. I'm calling up to let you know I was in.
Brother, I know you on your Bluetooth because you fading in and out. And my people
hear me, Martin?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I was saying I was in.
Okay, do me a favor. Brother, let me ask you a question. Are you on the Bluetooth?
No, sir.
Okay.
I got.
Okay, well, whatever. Take it off the speakerphone or whatever, or just talk directly into the mic, into the phone, okay? Do that favor because it's like you're going in and out. Okay.
Okay, let me.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk a little bit. Now, listen, people, I'm not here to judge nobody. I can't tell you who to fall in love with and all that. So I'm just asking the question. I know you, hold on, brother. I'm just speaking to my audience because, this is a very sensitive subject. Some people don't like it. Some people do like it. But at the end of the day, can't nobody choose for you. So it is up to you to what you like. Every man and every woman know their appetite. Hold on, brother. I got another caller. 1 second. All right, caller. I'm going to have to join you in. Just hold on.
Hey.
Hold on, caller. Hold on. I need everybody, all the callers to hold on. Okay, my first caller. Come on, my brother. Go ahead. Brother, what's wrong with your phone? Get me off loud, Mike, brother. Your phone. Brother, your phone ain't right. Yeah, it's fading. It's like in and out. You got to put your lip to the phone so I can hear it clear.
Okay, you hear me now? Can you hear me now,
I always hear you. It's like it go in and out, fading like back and forth. Okay.
Okay, can you?
Go ahead.
I was involved in a relationship for quite some time. And my biggest problem was my own people.
Okay.
It's not so much the man, the female.
Brother. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on. You hang up and call right back. Cause you just hold on. Straighten up. Do you got me on loud mic or what do you have, brother?
Okay, let's not waste too much
Come
time
on,
talking
sister.
to him.
Come on, sister. Come on. Come on, sister.
Yeah. So this is Diana.
Hey, Diana, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right, good. Make sure you share the video, please. Thank you. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. I would definitely date outside my race.
Okay.
I never have before, but I will.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
Because I feel like a man is a man.
Okay.
And my culture, I'm a Black American woman. I'm willing to date outside my race. I know it probably would be challenging if I had children with a man outside my race.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a mature woman, so it's just me. So it wouldn't be too challenging because I can take whatever society throw at me.
Okay. All right. Are you African American?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's not going to be hard. Are you how old are you?
53.
Okay. So you saying you never dated outside your race?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm
Okay,
saying.
why you never did that? Let me ask that question first. Go with that one.
Right, but she want to cut me off.
Well, because I've been with my husband for a long time. I'm no longer with him.
Okay.
And really, a lot of men haven't been trying to talk to me outside of my race.
Okay, hold on. I think you. All right, now I'm hoping I'm hearing you right. So you said men that's in your race don't try to talk to you, or men outside your race do try to talk to you. Which one is it?
Men in my race try to talk to me.
And you don't give
men
no
outside of my race, white men never try to talk to me. That's what I'm saying, or any other race.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if they did, and I'm interested, I will step outside my race.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Can I ask you to hang up after that? That's good, because I'm gonna let some more people on. Is that good?
No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you so much. Okay, my brother that was having trouble with your phone. Come on.
Okay, Martin, I don't have a problem, but it's just the thing now is it's acceptable.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You have a lot of you have a closet. Look at Sammy Davis Jr. He dated the white woman, but it was undercover. And then of course you have those that was on TV, you know, the stuff.
Okay.
It was acceptable.
Okay. Now
But
before
my problem,
hold on, brother.
Mhm.
Are you African American?
Yes, sir. I'm 61 years.
You said that you was in an interracial relationship first. That's the first thing I remember you saying that. So let's get to
Yes,
that.
sir.
Get to that. Tell me how that worked out.
It worked out just fine.
Okay.
I had two both.
Brother,
I lost one.
your phone is just still off the chain, brother. I don't know, brother.
I'm just saying for veteran Mark. I'm gonna say that's hard for me.
Brother. I'm listening. I'm gonna have to have you to hang up and call back because your phone is just like in and out, brother. And then I don't want to keep wasting time.
No, I understand. I know you got to.
No, it's just I want to hear from you. I promise I want to hear from you. You get your audio together, brother. We record.
All right.
Just hang up and call back.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'll take your call. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, next caller. Go ahead, next caller.
Is that me, Martin?
Yeah, that's you. Come on.
Hey, Brother Martin. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm blessed.
Okay, so I believe it's nothing wrong with dating outside of your race. That's okay. But for Black women, Black people, it's best that we stay within our race because we need to recreate our own. That's the problem. Like, we losing too many, and I think there's nothing better out here for a Black woman than a strong Black man. That's why he's here. He is here for us.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you African American?
I surely am.
Have you ever dated outside your race, or have you,
Like, I've dated outside my race, but I never took it serious because there's nothing more than I love than a Black man. So
Okay.
I never took it serious. Never came home to meet my parents, never met my grandparents, none of that. It was just always fun. Go on dates, see what another culture is like. It was really a learning experience.
Oh, okay. Okay. Would you recommend that to your children? Be honest.
My child, I'm gonna be honest. With my child, you love who you love. I'm gonna express my feelings and how I feel about it, but love is your business.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't put like instill hate in them and nothing like that. You love is love. You can love who you love.
Okay.
But for me, my opinion, I believe a black man belongs to a black woman.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking. There's no right wrong answer. It's up to the individual. You know, that's what I'm just trying to find out. And I did talk about this topic about some months ago that I think this is like part 2. And I think it's an interesting, we're not talking about killing and shooting and drill music. We're just talking about what you date outside the race. Okay, here's the guy calling. Thank you so much, sister. You can hang up now, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Hey, caller, live uncut. You're live. Come on, talk to me.
Okay, it's me, Martin. I'm from Texas.
That sounds a little better. Go ahead.
Okay, like I said earlier, I was in 2 interracial relationships.
Okay.
And of course, I dated a black male, female. And I don't have a problem with it. But once you're out in public, you get the eyes and the looks from your own people.
Okay.
And like I said earlier in the conversation, it's female. I'm born and raised in Alabama.
Okay.
And I went in the military. So let that be known. Love don't have a color.
Okay.
It's in your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
For some people, I'm not one.
Okay. All right. So how long was you in a relationship, in an interracial relationship?
Okay, the first one, 5 years, and the recent was 16.
All right. I want to ask you a personal question.
Let's go right on.
Let me ask you a question. And it's personal. You don't have to answer it.
Oh, no.
You don't have to answer it, but I'm going to ask you a question. Was she white, Hispanic, whatever?
Yeah. Hey,
she's white?
First one was Hispanic, and the second one was white.
Okay. Out of those 2 relationships you had, and I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Did any one of them young ladies call you the Niger word ever?
No.
Okay. Did they use it in their speech, in their talk?
No. And then it wasn't tolerable in the house either.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I just wanted to ask that. This is for a reason, because I know sometimes, you know, like you said, behind closed doors, different things go up and people say things out of their mouth that they say they don't mean, but I don't believe that.
Martin,
yes.
But Martin, another thing I hate. I hate when these women, even these white guys, and they talk like us. You get what I'm saying? And then they use the N-word. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All
and
right.
I don't like it.
So let me ask you a question. Would you recommend your son or your daughter to date interracial relationship?
I'm going to tell you the truth right now. My son is in a interracial relationship right now.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, brother. I'm going to take the next call. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
all right.
Keep up the good.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, caller, where you calling from?
Chicago.
All right. Come on, talk to us, brother.
So, Martin, I was in an interracial relationship myself.
Okay.
And the relationship was okay. It was good. But when I met her family, that's when it became a problem. I think the second day of me knowing her family, her mother was like, do you want to know why they call y'all NIG?
Mm-hmm.
And I sat there and I looked. I said, yeah. And she got to explain it, and I told her daughter, I said, I'm gonna go. I don't feel comfortable. I left. And then there was another thing came around. Her grandmother called the granddaughter NIGG.
All right.
Love
Hey,
her.
brother, hold that thought right there. You know we're going to have interruptions with the phone. I'm sorry. Hey, caller, hold on. I'm going to bring you in, okay? Thank you. All right. All right, my brother that was talking. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, so call her NIGG lover.
Right.
So, you know, I look past it, but I call my mother. My mother was, I say, Mom. I tell Mom what happened. She say, AJ, leave that situation alone. She say, it's not good to be around it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling her, like, me and the girl cool. Later on down the line, the relationship was a mess because of her mother got in her head and told her I was all these niggas and she shouldn't be with all these. I'm sorry for saying that.
Right.
She shouldn't be with me. And I don't think interracial, some of them might not be good because it's hard because of y'all, they don't use it. Some people don't use it, the word, but it's just hard how their family looks at you. They might look at you like it's okay, but you go around their family, some people, I think, they just don't like our time.
Well, let me just say this, brother. I agree with everything you just said, but think about it. You're not dating the family, you're dating her. So it doesn't mean what the family think. It shouldn't mean anything to you what the family think of you, the acceptance of the family. If you're interested in a young lady, that's just me. You know, I'm just saying this.
But Martin,
yeah.
At a point, it wasn't about what the family was saying. But Martin, it had became racist to the point she ended up getting pregnant, and her mama told me and my mother on freeway, what type of grandmother would I be to have a black grandchild running around my house? And then the girl was going to have an abortion, which I was happy because my mama told me, AJ, you would never see that child. So that was a lot, and I learned. That was my first interracial.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Would you ever repeat that? Would you ever do it again?
No, I said no.
Okay, give me a reason why. Why not? I mean,
because I wouldn't like. It was just the experience. It wasn't what I was worth. It wasn't even worth it.
Oh, okay.
And I just said like I wouldn't because it's just like I don't think white people like us. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. Well, you know,
then there was an older
tell the truth and shame the devil. Go ahead.
And they don't like us. They just look at us like we ain't nothing. This lady called me trash. Just everything. I was just everything negative to her.
Well,
my mama told me, AJ, leave that relationship.
Brother AJ, let me ask you a question. Now I hear so much of you talking about her parent, her mother. What was her, the one that you was dating? What was her insight? How did she treated you?
In the beginning, she treated me well. And then her mama got in her head. The grandma got in her head. And it was just all hell each other captain.
Okay.
I was her first black boyfriend.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thank you.
Grandma told her she needs to not date another black person in front of me.
Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. I guess she felt that's the best interest of her granddaughter or something. So thank you, brother AJ. I'm going to take the next caller. Hang up. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
All right. All right, my dear last caller. What's up? Talk to us. I don't know if you're male or female.
How you doing?
Oh, it's a sister. Okay. All right. I'm glad it was a sister.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Facebook, turn it down, baby. Turn it.
I don't even have Facebook on.
You don't have nothing. You got no sound system because I hear something. I know it's got to be you. Turn it all the way down. Yeah, I can hear you, but I heard that little squeaking in the background.
Mm-hmm.
For something, I hear something.
Can you hear it?
I can always hear you, but you got to turn it all the way. If you got anything playing, a TV or radio, you have to turn it down. Anything electronic, nothing.
No, I have nothing. I even Facebook. Oh,
Okay. Okay, come on, sister, talk to us.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Still
clear.
on echoing?
Go ahead, I can hear you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. My auntie, well, two of my aunties. The
No,
first one.
No. Hold it. I don't want to hear about no aunties. I'm talking about you. I don't hear about no
Right,
aunties.
but this is the reason why I won't date outside my race.
Okay, go ahead.
It's the experience through my family. Okay, so my auntie was married to a white guy for 15 years. And one day they got into a real bad argument and he called her an N-word. And she cut him. I ain't gonna say, I want to say on Facebook.
Right.
So she went to jail, yada yada yada. So this is the reason why I won't do it. And then my second auntie, she married a lawyer. And they were together for 20 years. And they got into a real bad argument. He took all her kids. And she's a real good mother. She's never been a bad mother. She's never on drugs, never in the street, and he still got the kids. This is why I won't date outside my race.
Okay.
Not them.
Okay. So you're a black sister? You're African American?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever dated outside your race?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-mm.
Do you recommend
Never
your children to date outside their race?
will. No.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay. I'm just asking. Listen, it's an
My
individual.
son, you know what? Actually, my son, in ninth grade, dated a Mexican,
Okay.
and he went over her house. And after I told him not to date the girl, and both brothers tried to jump on him. He learned his lesson. Mm-hmm. He dates black now.
Okay. All right, sister. Hold on. All right, hold on, sister. Hold on. This is live, uncut, unedited. I'm on not the new caller. I need the old caller. Okay, go ahead, my sister. So you saying your son dated a Mexican lady?
Yes, in ninth grade.
Okay. How did that work out?
No. He broke up with her after he tried to jump her.
Oh, okay. She tried to jump over
Yeah,
her brothers.
No, the brothers tried to jump my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he broke up with her after that.
Okay. All right, sister, thank you. I'm going to take this next caller. You can hang up now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. All right, my dear sister, go ahead. Would you date outside your race?
No, I would not.
Hold on, sister. You got to hold on. All right, caller, I need you to hold on. Make sure you turn all your electronics down, all right? Thank you. Hold on.
All right.
All right, let me bring y'all in. Uh-oh, call failed. Uh-oh, I must have hung up.
Hello?
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller. Where you calling from? Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I didn't hang up on you, so hold on. All right. My caller from Minnesota. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, my dear sister.
Okay. I will not date them because they all stink. I'm sorry.
Oh,
When it
now come on
rains,
now,
it's-
sister. Come on now.
I'm being honest.
Come
I've
on
been
now.
around them with rain. They stink. The hair stink. It's just the thought of my straight pubic hair. Okay. I'm just not into other race for me.
Okay.
I love my brothers.
Okay.
I always love them.
Let me just say something. So you said he stink.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you wouldn't date a white person, or I mean, just outside your race, rather.
Yeah, they all like it's like when it rains, I smell them all when I'm around them outside, and they smell horrible.
Hold on, sister. The sister talking. Go ahead.
Okay. They smell horrible.
Mm.
And then I feel like if they just can't relate. They can't relate to the issues of me as a black woman, as a black person.
Okay.
You gotta be around the bush too much. You gotta pretend this, don't pretend that. Like,
Hold on, caller. I'm gonna need you to be quiet because I'm hearing, letting her talk first. Let her say. Everybody got their own opinion. Okay, go ahead, my sister.
yeah, I just feel like they can't relate to our issues. And at the end of the day, they look at it as we are human, and that would be a nice phrase to say, but they know that I'm black
and that would never change. And I have to look for acceptance from their family because Black people quick to accept others, but they're not quick to accept us.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. So have you ever dated a white man or any other outside your race?
No,
Have you ever
Yes.
considered it?
no.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just wanted to know that, we have reasons. Would you want your children to date outside their race?
No. I
Oh.
prefer we stay within our own because they prefer to stay within their own. They only deal with certain brothers because they got money or certain sisters because they got money. Because if they was just the average, what you think, they would not date.
Oh, okay.
Or the brothers going, I wouldn't get those down in Minnesota.
Okay. Okay. So you saying, now let me ask you another question since I got you. You speaking your truth.
No.
How do you feel about when you see an interracial relationship? Hold on, sister. Hold on. Hey, caller, I'm going to need you to hold on. I'm going to merge you in, okay? All right. I don't know why I keep hanging up. I don't know why I keep hanging up on you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, caller. So how do you feel about people of your same race dating others outside their race?
Hello?
Hold
When
on,
I
sister.
see it,
I can't hear nobody.
You can just stay on, sister.
When
You
I-
on. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
when I see it, it's kind of bothersome. But what I notice is the darker complexion of a brother, the more likely he'll date another one because he had issues with his own skin complexion. If you really notice, a lot of darker complexion brothers will date another racial woman for those features because they don't like their dark skin. I'm just being honest.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
I have a different opinion about that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Go
my
ahead. Let me
God.
hear it, sister. Let me hear it. I was going to tell her hang up, but let me hear it. Go ahead.
I have a different opinion about that. Once you reach a certain level of maturity, it's not about the skin color that you're eating. It's about
I
how
can't
that
hear you. I'm gonna hang up.
Go ahead. Hang up then. Hang up. If you want to go ahead, sister. Continue to talk. Go ahead.
it's about how that person treats you. It doesn't matter about the skin that you're in. At the end of the day, it matters.
Okay, sister, let me ask you a question. Are you on a Bluetooth? Because you're going like in and out. I want to hear what you have to say clearly. Because I'm recording. I want the audio to be perfect. Because we got people listening on our Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. So if you're on Bluetooth, take it off Bluetooth. Just talking to the phone. Okay, go ahead, my sister. Let me hear you. All right, hold on. Somebody hung up. Hold on. All right, hold on. Hold on and bring you in. I don't know how somebody.
That person.
Hold on, sister. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, repeat that. I'm back now. Go ahead, sister. Repeat it. What you just said.
Okay, so it doesn't matter about the skin that you're in because we as Black people, we are combined with so many different races. Period, point blank. So at the end of the day, it matters how you treat me,
Okay.
how you treat my family.
Okay, can I ask you
I
a
don't
question?
care about you being white.
Okay, can I ask you a question? What do you mean
Yes.
about Black people? We are so combined with many races.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on.
We're combined.
Yeah.
We're mixed. You can never really trace a Black person to being Black. We're combined with so many races. That's what
echo.
makes us beautiful. We have light skin, we have brown skin, we have caramel, we have dark skin. That's what makes us who we are. So as long as the person is solid in their relationship and their identification,
Ooh, echo
it
bad.
doesn't matter.
Okay, sister,
What?
are you on loud mic? Speakerphone?
I can get on I'm on my phone now.
Okay, I just don't want because the other person is saying it's an echo, and I want them to hear what you got to say.
Okay,
I
is it
hear you
fine
clear.
now?
I hear you clear, but I'm the person that's on the line with you. Okay, so you saying, so you saying all, so you saying, are you saying white people mixed up with a lot of stuff too?
They are.
Oh, okay.
They definitely are.
Like what?
Like what? Come on, explain yourself. I want to hear it.
It goes on to once you start doing the ancestry research, ain't nobody really white. We're not really. A lot of us are not really black.
Can I say something?
Hold on, let the sister talk now, because I want her. I want to hear her. I'm gonna let you say something, okay? I want the sister
So
to be free
at
to
the
talk.
end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're treating that person equally, it doesn't matter about what race you are.
That's to you,
It
not.
doesn't matter.
That's how
to
you
me.
feel.
That's to me.
Yeah, that's right
That's
for
how
you.
I feel. And
Okay.
I'm going to continue to feel that way. Will I
Okay.
date outside my race? Yes, I will. I have not had the opportunity to do so.
Okay.
But, you know, I just live differently. And I'm not hung up on the black, the white, because I'm mixed with a lot of stuff.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me just tell you something, my dear sister. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, but I want to share this with you. This is scientific. Black people, the ones that you said is all mixed up, we are the dominant gene. So anybody that we lay with and have a baby with, that baby is black, dominant.
Correct.
Okay. So I just want to just throw that at you. I'm not trying to jump down your throat because I know love don't see no color. I know that. And I respect everybody's view. This is not about putting nobody on blast or making somebody feel shame because they're talking to somebody outside their race. Because I'm quite sure go ahead, sister.
Yeah, it's not all about that. I mean, I got Italian and Indian running
Okay.
through me.
Okay. Well, don't get pulled over by the police. They're
Well,
gonna show you.
I identify myself as being a strong black woman.
Okay.
I did not choose my ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
That was chosen for me.
I don't get a chance to talk. So.
Okay, you're gonna get a chance to talk, ma'am. Just please be patient. She called in before you did, so we're going in order, okay? That's it. I'm gonna let you talk.
We're saying this about the white people saying this about us. I mean, it's just a matter of opinion.
No, there's no opinion. Our gene is dominant, so that's no opinion about that. Trust me.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay,
I'm not saying our gene isn't dumb. I never said that.
Okay, now I just want to let you know what that fact that I threw at you.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely,
Okay.
definitely, our gene is dominant. But I would be open to date outside.
Okay. I'm not gonna shoot you down. That's okay. If you
But
yeah.
but that's my opinion.
Right.
And my sisters, they can choose to opt differently, but that's their opinion. They're entitled to that, just like I'm entitled to that. So if they choose not to, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm just open.
Okay.
As long as the communication is open, the respect is mutual, and we're growing productively, that's all that matters.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you go after this. So you've never dated outside your race at this point. Have you ever?
Nope, not now.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I need to know. Thank you so much for your opinion. I appreciate you. Where you calling from anyway, caller?
Country Club Hill.
All right, Country Club Hills. All right, Illinois. Thank you so much, sister. All right, next caller. Go ahead, next caller. Next caller.
Hello?
Yeah, it's your turn now. You've been talking.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't talking. I was being quiet, but I just kept hearing echo. It was just echoing my voice.
Okay, is it?
I am the great granddaughter of a slave master.
Okay.
Now,
Ma'am, before you go there,
Yes.
just give me 1 minute.
Mhm.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I need you to hold call, okay? I got one before
All right,
you.
no problem.
Okay, ma'am. You are the slave descendant of who? Hold on. Let me put it up, Lottie. You are the slave. You the descendant of who, ma'am? Go ahead, ma'am.
Oh,
I'm talking to you.
I'm the great granddaughter of a slave master. I'm the great granddaughter of a slave master. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I'm the great granddaughter of a slave master.
Mm-hmm.
So I never dated outside my race. The slave master owned he owned my grandmother, my mother's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She's white and black, but she passed. He owned my great grandmother, her parents on the slave plantation of Kentucky. And so I found out I was 140% African American
Mm-hmm.
and 118% non-African American because of that. So I know who they are, I know their names, slaves that own stuff like that. So they not found my race, I was kind of in between
Okay.
because of that reason.
So do you see anything wrong with it?
I see something wrong with how I'm a product of how I got here through my family, how we was conceived, how we got here. I got a problem with that, yeah.
Okay. So
I don't think nothing wrong with it. The person's preference, people got their own opinion who they want to date. But with me, I feel some kind of funny way because of how my family was built.
oh, okay. Okay.
I know I found out, I did research, I found out who they are, their names, how many slaves they had. I'm his great granddaughter, so when I think about him, how we got here, it makes me angry.
Okay.
But I can't do nothing about it now, though.
Right. I feel you.
So it makes me kind of. My grandmother she's black and white because her father's a white. And my great grandparents on the same Kentucky plantation, and then her parents were too, and that's how the family was built.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. As I told the other caller, just hung up, I said that, we are the dominant gene. No matter if we lay with any white person, that baby is considered black. No matter people try to mix a race. They try to make that a race. It's really not a race. It's, trust me. The dominant gene.
I feel like love has no color.
Yeah, and you're correct.
You date who you want. But when I think about how I was conceived, it makes me a little angry because how my family was built. I'm the great granddaughter of him. I don't want to be connected to him.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Hey, caller, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Alsip, Illinois.
Alsip. I had Country Club here. Now have an Alsip. Okay, I need you to hold on. I got 2 callers before you, but I'm gonna bring you in. Okay, so work with me. Work with me now. All right. All right, ma'am. I am back, and you say that you feel a certain type of way because of the slave owners, right?
Yeah, my slave grandfather. I know exactly who he is, and I know who he is. I know his family is. It's just a lot of people don't know their ancestors, where they come from. My mother told me about it and did the research about it, and it just made me so funny.
Okay. Is that an anger within, or just a funny? Is it an anger that you have? And it's okay to be angry.
It's angry because of my grandmother got here, my great grandmother, her mother. So it makes me feel like I'm connected to I'm his great granddaughter. His name is William.
Mm-hmm.
I'm his great granddaughter. It just made me feel I don't want to be connected with him. But I ain't nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do about that. You here?
Because my great grandmother, her grandmother, my grandmother's white and black because the father is white because of him. My mother came out and I'm caught in the middle of it because like I said, I'm 40% African American, 118 I'm not. That comes from his side. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it makes me angry. It makes me, yeah.
That's a good anger. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go to the next call. I got a male caller and I got a female. That's all, sister?
Yeah, I'm glad I got in touch. I watch you all the time. I can't believe I got in.
You got in, sister. You was a little impatient, but you got in. I appreciate you. Can I ask you a question? You're
Yeah.
African American, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mixed. I'm mixed.
Sister,
I'm 1
you
to
black.
40% African American.
Stop
118,
it.
but they got that 5% rule, yeah.
Get pulled over by the police.
Yeah.
Get pulled over by the police.
I know.
They're going to let you know what your name is.
They're going to look right at, yeah, they see I'm black.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I mean no harm about that. Trust me. No disrespect, sister. Please, no disrespect.
Yeah, when you told me like, hold on,
Yeah.
I will stop talking. I just kept hearing myself echoing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you.
That's
Continue to watch it. Please share the video. And we just trying to get the word out. That's all. I want all black people that look like me to win. I want us to win because, you know, we got a bad history here in America. What I mean, here's a dark history of slavery. You know?
Sometimes you be getting attitude, Martin. Sometimes you be challenging people. I said, what's wrong with mine?
No, ain't nothing wrong with me. I got to challenge your thinking. You know what I'm saying? We got to elevate our thinking, sister. Well, listen, this is what's going to get us out of this. We got to love one another. We got to think. You know, this is going to get us the mess that we're in. You know? And my thing is, this is the problem that I have, that I hear a lot of young black women say. They get mad when they see a professional athlete, entertainer, go marry a white woman. Because they feel, especially
I don't
rich.
get mad.
I said, they be mad. They be mad.
Yeah.
And
I
rightfully
don't get
so.
mad. I think love is color. Love has no color to me. That's what I think.
Well, you know,
but all depends. Too.
It all depends. You know, it depends. The individual thing. But thank you so much. Let me go to the next caller, sister. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Bye.
All right, my brother. Go ahead. My brother, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, how you doing tonight?
Man, this is a touchy situation, but it's a painful conversation, but it's one that's needed and is necessary. Go ahead, my brother.
Right. Now, you know, I called in on part one of this, so I want to follow up with some of the things that I wanted to say about this. So to answer the question, yes, I would, and yes, I have dated outside my African race.
Mm-hmm.
And my conclusion, well, let me say this first, and then I'll get to my conclusion. I was raised to love people who look like me, and I was raised in a predominantly Black environment, and that was the women who I was accessible to was Black women. That was all that was around me. And when I went to school, I had access to white people. And so not only was I seeing different ways of living, I'm just seeing different beauty. I'm like, okay, they kind of look cute too. As a kid perspective, you know, and then I got to traveling around the world and I'm listening to what people suggest Black people should do based on what they look like. Okay, this is how you should eat. This is how you should think. There's a lot of perception of how Black people should behave themselves from Black people in terms of being more Afrocentric. But as I'm traveling around the globe and I'm in places like Nicaragua and I'm having a good time dancing with a young lady, you can't tell me I can't go and kiss her just because I got this darker skin, just because I'm supposed to subscribe to some type of stuff that was made up. Like if I'm having a good time with a young lady and we move it and groove it and I want to kiss her and be intimate with her, I don't want to allow that moment to pass. And so I've embraced that. And I found beauty in other people in terms of having fun. But when it comes to actually trying to share a life with someone, no one else is going to struggle with you like a Black woman. You can't talk about race with another one of these ethnic people. You can't talk about a lot of different things because before you know it, they're going to get you aggravated and you're going to want to walk out or do something even more worse. Like it's limited. It's very limited with people outside the race because they're just not going to know what you go through. And I found that women who are not Black are not as strong as Black women. They have different emotional baggage. They're Black women, I think, inherently are just stronger to handle certain things that are happening. I think Black women taste different. They smell different. They move different. And like I say, they not going to know, no one else going to know what a Black man goes through like a Black woman. the last few instances of me trying to dip out of my race has been epic failures. And I fault myself for even doing it because I've already learned the lesson, and here I am learning the lesson again. And they have these things, specifically white people, they have these things called these racial microaggressions. A lot of unconscious things that they carry with them that they may not even know, but they carry with them. So what the guy earlier talked about, where the family was racist, that's a red flag for me because you was raised up in this mindset. So this person that you dating may not present those things on the surface, but if they was raised in certain biases about Black people, it's gonna surface. So I can't date you if I know your parents is racist because they raised you. And when it comes to if the police pull you over or paying a bill or all these little things, you could tell what they think about you, what they really think about you when certain things happen in life, if that makes sense.
Sir, let me ask you a question. Vicky Lowe said, tell me why Black men look down on Black women when they date white women. So I just want to, as you being a man, I'm asking you that question. The question is,
I think if she listened to what I just said, I'm uplifting the Black woman. I'm putting her up there before any of the other ones. So I don't know if I can answer that because I would never do that. What I do think though, specifically with white women, because I think it's a little different with Asian women and Spanish women. I think Black men are attracted to their sense of freedom. It ain't nothing else but like white people can talk how they want to talk. They use the earth like their backyard. Like I think we're amazed at how they treat America because a lot of Black people might move. They may be conscious about how they move based on what might happen to them. We don't have that sense of freedom or the sense that this is our country like they do. And I think that may be attractive, especially to our Black scholars. As they get access to different education, they may feel like certain Black women, if they're not on that educational path, can meet them intellectually. So when you intellectually get to a certain level, they may feel like, well, these are the only type of women that I can relate to. And they're neglecting their sisters, thinking that it's all about intellect and stimulating your mind. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, they're gonna show you who you are, and they're gonna show you how they feel about you. When it's most convenient to them, they're gonna revert back to their white side. The police pull them over, guess what? Guess whose side they gonna ride on? They ain't finna get arrested for you. They're not finna get no hoses sprayed on them. They not finna fight for the cause. They not finna be on those front lines with you. That's not gonna happen. I don't care what nobody say. And they just not gonna do it. A Black woman gonna sit there, had a dog sit on her and you. She gonna fight the war with you.
Okay. Well, hold it right
no
there.
No other woman gonna do that for a Black woman.
Hold it, brother.
For a Black man.
I think I got another caller. Sister, come on. Let me hear from you. You quiet there. Let me. What's your opinion? What's your thoughts on interracial relationship? And don't worry about what I think. It's no right or wrong answer to me. I just want to hear you guys' opinion and just getting some thought about it. Go ahead, my sister.
Okay, this is the sister from Elsa.
All right, Elsa. Go ahead, Elsa. That's right.
Okay. So, I've been listening to all the comments and things. I do have 2 children. And they, one went to a predominantly diverse school, went to Whitney Young. Lot of diversity there. Asian, white, Black, all of that. Okay. Went to a college, small town in Ohio. So there again, it's around different type of folks. I believe the world is not all Black. It's not all Black. If anybody thinks that the world is all Black, that's not reality. But anywho, moving forward, he doesn't live here now. He moved to California, and he moved there with his girlfriend that he met his last year of school, who was white.
Okay.
She's from California. Her family is very diverse. Mexican, but it is what it is. Beautiful thing, beautiful relationship. My daughter, who's still in high school, goes to a predominantly school with Hispanic. So she's, that's the reality of it all.
So what are you trying to say, ma'am? I mean, you.
What I'm saying is that I've been listening to your comments. It's not all. The world is not black. All black.
Some of our world is all black.
Well, I know that. But when you go into the world, you love who you love. One of your other comments said, you love who you love.
Mm-hmm.
And who you come to love. So I don't limit myself to, my children. I'm talking about my children.
But I want to hear about you. I want to hear about you. I want to hear about you, sister.
Okay. You want to hear about me? Okay.
Yeah, not your children. I want to hear about you.
Okay. So guess what? I had 2 black husbands.
Okay.
Would I at this point in my life, at almost 60, I'll be 60 in May. Would I date someone outside of my race? Yes, I would.
Okay.
That's never been an experience for me. That's just me. Because, and I don't want to pigeonhole myself at this point in my life. Oh, I'm just going to continue to play back. No, because that might be a more opportunity for me, or not opportunity. That's not the right word, but a different experience for me. And I've broadened my horizons. My family does not know. They know about my son. He lives with his Caucasian girl in California, but they don't know that my daughter, who's about to be graduating from high school at 18, her boyfriend is Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Because she goes to school that's so she's like, Mom, just don't tell grandma, don't tell auntie. I said, okay.
I mean, what's she ashamed of? I mean, she's grown, 18.
Not ashamed of, but don't nobody want to hear all that.
I mean,
my family is a very judgmental kind of family. I could sit here on this phone all day long and tell you the whole dynamic, and you'd be like, oh my God. But yes, I've had 2 black husbands. Yes. Would I be willing at this point in my life to date someone outside my race? Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
We're not here to beat up nobody. Love, hey, I'm just asking a question.
That's what I said. Love is love.
Right. I got my cousin, my second cousin. He's married to a Spanish woman, Mexican woman. She's a beautiful lady. Also, my other little cousin, I think she have an Arab guy. They married. So, it's a lot going on, and everybody is each his own. Whatever. Me, personally, I'm like this. I'll tell you my opinion of it. One of my best friends, a good friend of mine, he's in an interracial relationship. And I'm going to tell you this. Got a white girl. She's good to him. She's the best I've seen that he ever dated, personally. That's just me. Now, not knocking the sisters, but I'm raised first, and I'm letting y'all know I love my sisters, I tell you. Not to say that other races don't look beautiful to me. White women, some look good, and Mexican women and other national. I would never get up here and hypocrite and say there's no other beautiful women, but I love my black sister. There's none like her. Just me, and I feel like that the black women need black men. They need us. Our families have been torn apart. But the good thing about it, anybody that we lay down with, our offspring is going to be considered black. They are black because we are the dominant gene. But what bothers me, this is what bothers me, sister. Successful black men, millionaire black men, athletes, singers, they successful and they go get a white sister. They go, and that money go right back to the white people. That bothers me. I'm just saying that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but
go
with
ahead.
that being said, I guess I'm thinking about my son.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't choose,
Right.
He was around all different kind of folks when he was in college. Mainly white,
Mm-hmm.
some white, some black, some all different types. Even in his high school, he went to Whitney Young High School. That was a big old melting pot of folks.
Mm-hmm. But
so he was, used to being around different.
Well, you don't
types
have
of
to make
people.
no excuse for your son if that's what he like. Every man and every woman know their appetite.
Well, that's
It's
what I'm
okay.
saying.
It's
Everybody
okay.
likes
I
what they
mean,
like.
some people like interracial relationship. I mean, that's okay if that's what they like.
I don't know if it was it just kind of happened, I guess.
Listen, ma'am. It goes like that. That's the world. That's how the world is. But me, I just said personally, me, I love me a black sister. Lord have mercy. Ain't nothing like her. Oh my God.
Well,
That's
I
just
didn't
me.
have two black husbands.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
I will put that out there. I didn't have two black husbands.
Okay. Hey.
I've never been outside of run race ever in my life.
And that's okay. That's
I went
okay.
to a little old private school on the south side where there were black and white people. But at this point in my life, yes, I would date outside my race.
Yeah. And
I would.
I'm looking at it as a race point of view because the black race need to be strengthened. Our families have been torn apart and things like that. And I feel that when we date each other, this is just my opinion. No stone. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus, Allah, Buddha, none of them. It strengthens our race. We need each other. We understand each other. We understand the plight that we go through, And like the brother said earlier, I believe he's still on the line. He said that, it was him or the sister said that when you date outside your race, it's like a neutral, I'm trying to explain it. You really can't get into the deep thought of race and all that. And each race have some stereotypes about another race. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So I have a good friend who's married to a white man. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends since college. Okay? And so I remember when they first got together, and I was, had some few questions and things. And, it was a little challenging for her. But they've been married now almost 15 years.
Okay. I mean, you got a lot of mixed interracial relationships stay together until they die.
Yeah.
I mean,
like my son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But-
I just was listening to some of the comments.
Okay.
And I wanted to say, you are amazing. I
Thank you.
watch you all the time
Thank you.
with all of the crime stuff and
Yeah.
all of that, even though I live in Alpha, but I just not too long ago moved here. But you are amazing.
Thank you, sister. By God's grace, I'm a servant. There's a difference between a person looking to be served and a servant. The scripture said,
you definitely a servant. For sure.
Hey, so I know my job. I'm not looking to be served. That's what I tell people.
I know.
I'm here to serve. Trust me. It ain't about no money. Trust me, because ain't no money in this. Ain't no money in this. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. And I ain't out here begging, pulling stunts so I can get some money.
It's for the community.
It's for the
I
community.
get it.
That's all what it is for, sister. And I do it with a joy in my heart. I never listen. I wouldn't trade this life for nothing. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it because I love what I do. It brings a joy to my face when I can help a family, individuals. It does something to my soul.
And I normally don't call in on these kind of platforms, but I felt compelled today.
And I appreciate it. And I said this, I didn't want people to call in and I talk black love, black power, black unity, but love, I'm saying we talking about love, people, has no color, really. Even though you might hear me say black love, black unity, but love not supposed to have no color at all.
I agree. I agree 110%.
Yeah. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you so much, sister. Appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem. All right. All right. I don't know. I think the brother's still on here. Brother, you still on here? Hello? I want to hear from some men. Hey, brother, I want to hear from some men. Men called in too, as well. Okay, brother, you got anything else to say? Respond.
Well, I think I've hit on some of those key points that I made, but yeah, like I said, my conclusion is that ain't nothing like a sister. I think I had to go out in the world and just experience life, because I think when other women look at a black man, they only look at someone to have fun with. I don't think they take us seriously. I just don't. When a black woman is up underneath me and my leadership, I feel like she think I'm gonna take her to the promised land. And I felt like a fetish or something like that, like someone was trying to fulfill their fantasy with me when I was dealing with other race. Like, do they really want me or just the idea of me? You know what I mean? Do they really see themselves being with me long term? Can I be around a family comfortably? Like, I don't think, I question that when I deal with other races. I never had to question that with a sister.
Well, let me ask you a question, brother. Well, then let me make a statement while it's on my mind. Now, you have a lot of Caucasian people, Mexican people, Puerto Rican people. A lot of them believe that keeping their race, and they don't like to date outside their race, because especially white people, certain white people do not like to date outside their race because to keep their gene, their bloodline up. See, one thing I know about white people, they take their bloodline real serious. They serious about that. They serious about their bloodline, their lineage, if I may say. They're serious about that. And they take that for, a lot of people, you get a lot of hate from white people. They probably want to mingle with black people, and they like black people. They probably fantasize about black people. The master always came into the slave room and did his job. He always have done that. We know that. He've always done it. Always. And my thing is with that, some Europeans, they don't want a race mix. And I understand. I respect them for that. If you want to keep your race going and surviving, good. Because if you continue to lay with black people, your race is going to be extinct in a sense, because we are the dominant gene, if I may say that. That's not racist. That's facts, people. That's what it is. It is what it is. And people are serious about their race. And my thing is, I'm looking at it like, man, brothers, they think that they got a trophy on their arm when they date outside their race and looking down on a sister. It is what it is. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. I used to say the sister wanted to look like the white lady with the hair, but now the white lady won't look like the sister with the breast implants and the booties. So it goes on. It's what you like, people. I tell you, sometimes what we like may not be good for us. Not just me personally. I think my son was dating white women once upon a time, and he was a big time athlete. And I was like, son, can you find you a sister? I just said it just like that. You might be a great athlete one day, and even if, I would love for that money to go back to the sister, whether y'all break up or not, but it is what it is. I can't choose for him. He don't have a white girl, now he have a black girl, and it is what it is. And I'm not hating nobody. I'm not preaching hate or anything like that. I just said this not to make nobody feel bad. I made my statement where I stand at. Love don't have no color, but for any brother out there that decide or sister decide to date outside their race, don't knock your race. Don't make no excuse. Well, I don't like black people because of this. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. Trust me. You was raised by black parents. They carried you. So don't give me no excuse why you dating a white man. That's on you. You like a white man, that's okay. Mexican, whatever you like. That's your Asian, that's your passion. And that's okay. If you don't see nothing wrong with it, that's on you. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Why did you recommend a sister for your son?
Well, personally, I'm race first. And I felt like that my son was a big time athlete. at that time. And I know they move swift and fast. So if you become famous and be a great actor and have run into a lot of wealth, I didn't want that wealth to transfer back into the white people's hands. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. That was the reason why. So I'm being honest. I'm telling the truth and shame the devil.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I never said
that. Kind of goes to my idea.
Go ahead.
About how they look at us. It's like a fetish or it's like a come up.
Mm-hmm.
That white girl wouldn't be nowhere around had he not been a hooper. Had he not had a varsity jacket, had he not been drafted. You know, it's like they be plotting. It's a hustle for them. Mm-hmm. They secure the bag.
So that's what I said.
Know, if he didn't have no status or no name, she would be nowhere around. So that's why I can't take them seriously because I think they look at me as a come up.
Mm-hmm.
Versus it being for actual love and you actually want to be with me as an individual. I always be thinking that in the back of my head, like, I don't know if she really with me for this or is she just trying to fulfill some type of sexual fantasies? Like, does she really want to be with me?
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you, one thing I can say about white folks, man, if they going to crossbreed, they going to go to race. I'm talking about the ones, they know how to get the ones with the wealth, the black men with the money. They know how to get them, though. They know how to get them. I'm telling you, they know how to get them. They know how to get them. Because you see a lot of successful black millionaires, athletes, entertainers, they got them a white woman. And I'm not mad at them. They have to live, that's their appetite. But me personally, I got to stick with a sister. Now, do white women look nice? Yes, they look nice. Puerto Rican, Mexican women? Yes, I'll be sitting up here lying. But I know in back of my mind, I'm race first. My sisters need me. My race needs me. My group needs me. And that's how I think. Now, if you got your white woman, I'm not saying go break up with her, kick out. That's not what Martin Johnson is saying. I'm just talking about me. We still could be friends. We still could be Facebook friends or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. That's just me. That's how I think. That's all. Because I don't want nobody to go, well, the crime chaser said, I'm breaking up with that white blue-eyed, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Trust me. That's not what I'm saying. So I just want to put that out there in the atmosphere and things like that. I prefer a sister. If I'm get married, I'm gonna marry a sister. That's me personally. Broke or no broke, crazy or no crazy, whatever I want to say, I'm gonna marry a sister.
Well, let me ask you this one quick question, because I respect that. Let's say we traveling to Australia and we there for 6 months, and you meet someone that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Would you entertain potentially mating with her?
Well, let me just say this. As I said, if I'm gonna marry a sister. I never said I didn't like white women or Mexican women or Puerto Rican women at all. Now, it depends. In this point in my life, I probably will, probably not. Don't know. Depending on the moment. It depends. Right. That's all I would say. Depends until I come to that point. I can't say yes and I can't say no. I'm just being honest. Can't say, I'm just me. I give you experience I had, and this is real life. I was living in Minnesota, in Minnesota, Wisconsin, all, them states that, it's
Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa. So I was messing around with a white lady, white girl, and she was okay. And so I was in Shoney's, and I think it was in St. Paul, right across the bridge. Those of Minnesota know. And his sister looked at me and she called me a traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Now think, I'm in my 20s now, y'all. I'm nice looking, man. I think I'm in my prime and, got it going on. And she said, you're a traitor. And for some reason, I felt real bad. I felt bad. I'm just being honest. This is experience that I had. I felt real bad, a traitor. And the young lady that I was messing around with, she treated me nice. She just happened to be white. And because at that time, a point in my life, I really didn't want to date a sister. I was into white women. I'm just keeping it 100%. A lot of y'all didn't know that, but yes, once upon a time in my life, I was into white women. That's what I liked it, you know? So the sister's like, you're a traitor. You're a traitor. All in the restaurant, I felt so low and so bad. I was like, wow. And I think that was the last time I was with a white woman when I was in Minnesota. That was back in 92, 93. Seriously, people. Seriously. And I'm not on here hypocriting at all. Trust me. Hold on. Hey, Dr. Sanders. I got the doctor on the line. Hold on, Doc. Hold on. So I'm keeping it 100, people. I'm keeping it 100. I don't hate no race. I may dislike racists, the way they treat us and undercut us. Yes, I have a dislike, but I don't hate no soul. But I'm for my people. And I'm not mad at nobody if they're for their own people. I didn't have no choice the way I came out of my mother's womb. I didn't ask to come here, but I do have a choice. I can pick my mate. I can pick my friends, but I can't pick my relatives, but I can pick my friends and mate. So people, I'm being honest with you. This is not about no hate. This is about love. Would you date somebody outside of your race? I have done it for a period of time in my life, but right now where I'm at in life, I say no. I'm for my sisters. Nothing like a sister. Dr. Sanders, I'm going to sit back and listen. All right, go ahead.
It's funny you talking about this topic because you're going to laugh at me. When my cousins at the time, they lived in Battle Creek, Michigan. And I went there for the summer. I was 15. And of course, in Michigan, in that part of Michigan, you know, it's a lot of Caucasians.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin introduced me to a white boy. Yes, he's on Facebook. Matter of fact, he's one of my friends. But I was like, what? Seriously, I was like, he was like, you know, we went bowling. He paid for the bowling. He paid for my food. And we wrote letters to one another. Now, mind you, I live in Chicago. He lived in Michigan. And he said, I don't have a problem with race. Well, he's currently married to a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He would bought me little initials. Remember back in the day, those initials used to go on your glasses. You could peel off and put on your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked. We talked all the time. Of course, you know, my dad is Mexican. You know, this is the first time I talked to somebody that was white.
Mm.
His demeanor was he never called me a nigger or a niggerette. He respected me as a person. Color didn't matter to him. That's how I learned his mentality. I know quite a few of my friends from college. They got husbands from different races. But it's something about the black man that the brothers that keep me, you know what I'm saying? They keep me complimenting our black men because I love the high stepping hip dressing fella. They got it together.
All right now. I love
you know,
being
I
black.
do.
Yes.
You know, I'm not saying that all black men are, you know, we got some brothers that need some help. My God, they need help.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something about that our black men, the ones that are really taught and are trained to know how to be a gentleman. You know, men, let me say this, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
If you open the door, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, or your fiance, if you stand in a position like Mufasa did as a lion and protect what's yours, I guarantee you she'll submit. The black woman will submit. We look for those men to be the king, not by the title, but by the domain that you have inside of you that make us love you even more and more and fall in love with you. I'm sorry, Mike.
Hey, listen, sis, this is about love. This is not about hate. You know, I'm telling people, don't go back and say, Martin said, break up with my interracial. Don't do that. Please don't do that. This is not what this is about at all, people. Trust me. I'm about love. I'm about servanthood. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is. You like what you like. That's it. God made man and woman, male and female. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that with my life. Ain't no in between now. Ain't no in between. No in between. Male and female. That's it.
Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. I'm telling you. That's how it is with me. And I'm sticking with it. Don't care who don't like it. I ain't apologizing for it. And I said it just how I mean it. Male and female.
Yep.
He created them. Yes, he did. Yep. So, my brother, I want to hear from more men. I need men to call in. I want to hear from some brothers. Come on, brothers.
Right.
Where the brothers at? Come on and call in, brothers.
Work it out.
Keep it on. I was honest. It was a time in my life I kept it 100, people. 100. I'm not. Ain't no need me getting on here stunting. I'm not gonna stunt. That's it. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, this is real. You know,
it's the truth. Yes,
this is real. I mean, if you in an racial relationship and y'all doing your thing, I ain't mad at you. Invite me over for the barbecue. Something. You know, I ain't mad at you. I'll tell you, I ain't hating on nobody relationship at all.
You know, a lot of Mexican women love the black men. It was in Elgin. I lived in Elgin for about 4 months. It was so many Mexican women that was having babies by our men. I promise you. Because they wanted to have pretty hair and, you know, light-skinned, racial, you know, interracial kids. But most of them men didn't even marry them women. They just laid up and had babies by black.
Well, let me say this. It was a time when light-skinned men was in, but it's dark now. Dark men in right now. This is dark man season. I'm telling you. I'm in between. So listen, I ain't too light and I ain't too dark, but dark men are in now. That's what the women tell me. Because you remember back in the day when I was little, I wanted to be light-skinned because all the guys that was light-skinned got all the attention. Seriously. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm telling you. Real. I was like, God, why you didn't make me light-skinned with some pretty eyes? And, you know, I'm just, oh, my God. I tell you, the stuff that we go through. Trust me. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Chad. We're listening to the ladies tonight because the men definitely ain't calling in. Chad is Chad is a Caucasian brother. He likes sisters. So I ain't mad at him. He like him a sister, though. He love him a sister.
But you know what? When I worked at the Arab store, the son of the owner that used to be on 51st, I don't know if you remember the Arab store used to be there on 51st up under the L.
Okay. I've been there.
He told me. You been there before?
Yeah, I've been there before.
Okay. But they never came on to me. Never, ever did that. But I asked the son, we were sitting down one day, stocking up a lot of the stuff. And I said, would you marry a black woman? He said, no. He said, we'll screw him, but we're not going to marry him. And they marry their kind.
Their kind is because to keep their gene pool going, you know, and that's what I tell, but their bloodline. See, they into bloodline. They're into that. And that's what I tell black people. See, by us, our gene is so dominant, we open to everybody. You know, that's what that is. Because at the end of the day, it's like this. I don't care if you're a male or female, if you got a black partner and y'all conceive a baby, that baby considered black. You can walk around here talking about I'm mixed. Okay, get pulled over. Get pulled over. Get pulled over. They're going to show you how mixed you are. Trust me. Or other. Or whatever. They're going to show you. They're going to show you. They're going to remind you. You're not one of us. Your mom is, maybe your dad, but you're not one of us. They believe in race purity, that bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Yes, they do.
And I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Do.
You know,
No.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Mm-mm.
I don't see the pigeons out there flying with eagles. You know, I just don't see nothing. I just got to tell the truth and shame the devil. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know, and we know it's a lot of flaw going on. And some of us, we like the opposite sex. I mean, the opposite race, and their parents are racist or vice versa. You know, we know it. You know, some of our parents that's from the deep South, they don't like that interracial stuff. They don't like that. They are totally against that. They're totally against that. Trust me. They don't. That's why a lot of us, those of us that's in interracial relationships, we date secretly, without letting our parents know and our relatives know. That's why we go off and move off and far. I'm telling you, it's going on, people. At the end of the day,
It's real.
It's real. Well, my brother, I'm gonna let you say something. And if not, we're gonna get out of here. I think we said enough. I think I've been on here about an hour or something. Yeah. All right, people. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter and Facebook. I'm both of my Facebook pages. Even I'm on the Crime Chasing page. All at one time. I appreciate all of y'all coming on here. Doing this. This is a wonderful discussion. Y'all got a chance to learn something about me, how I think. As always, I'm always misunderstood. So I'm going to be misunderstood a lot, but that's okay. But those that know me personally, I ain't got nothing but love in my heart for my brother and sister. And I'm going to say this publicly. There's not one soul that you can put in front of me that say that I hate them. Not one soul, black, white, Mexicans, and all that. But let me say this and put a but on that. That don't mean because I don't hate you that I got to go along with your evilness and your wrongdoing. Can I get a witness, sister? I got to tell the truth and shame the devil.
That's right.
I'm commanded to love everybody, but I'm not commanded to go along with your wrongdoing, agree with your wrongdoing.
Nope.
I got to tell the truth. This is for real, people.
Real
Some
talk.
folks, well, if you love me, you wouldn't say nothing. No. I'm not hiding your sin, covering up for your sins, your wrongdoing. Not all. I love you, sister. God loves us all. He sent the rain on the just as well as the unjust.
Love the unjust.
The
That's
sun
right.
too. He don't divide the sun according to how good we've been. He give us all the same amount of sun. He give us all the same amount of time in a day, 24 hours. Now, what you do with your 24 hours, that's on you. He give us our own mind so we can make decisions. We have the choice. We have the power of choice to choose good or bad, wrong or right. That's on us, people.
On us.
I got to tell the truth now. Your life is for you to live. I can't live your life for you. I can't make no decision for you. I can't think for you. You have to think for yourself. And you have to make decisions for yourself. Every man is going to give account for his sins he's done. Got to. That's we can't escape this life without giving account of the things that we've done in our body, both good and bad. I'm going to church now. I'm sorry. Sister Dr. Sanders got me fired up. You know, I got a preacher woman, evangelist woman on this line with me. But it's real talk.
I just got to telling my son, my oldest son, this and that. He mad at me. I told him, I said, God is going to hold you accountable. You think the world off, but honey, God's world and his law tramples over the world off.
It trumps all over. That's it, sister.
You got
it trumps.
to look. Remember that song we used to sing? Every man got to lay down and die.
Gotta die. That's it. That's it. And I tell people all the time, you better hold everything with a loose grip in this life. Because knowing at any given moment, boy, you can lose it all. You can lose it all. That beautiful wife, beautiful children, that beautiful home, all that education, that big fat bank account, all those certifications and degrees. It'll be gone just like that.
Just like that.
In a moment's
Just like
twinkling of an
In a
eye.
moment. Yep.
This is real, people. Thank y'all for
It's
tuning
real
in.
talk.
This is live, uncut, unedited. I hope something was said today that can help somebody in a relationship and help them make a decision as of what they want to do in life as far as a relationship. And yes, I am the crime chaser, but I have life skills. I've lived 53 years on this earth. If God said the same next month, I'll be 54 years old. And hey,
Praise the Lord.
I probably got more days in front of me than I got, well, behind me than I got in front of me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, seriously. So I'm gonna make this last run my best run. I tell you, I'm gonna tell you, as the young folks say, I'm living my best life. And I pray to God that I may not be found not guilty when I stand before him. And I will stand before him one day. One day. Trust me. My preacher won't be there to assist me. My mother, my father, my brother, my children, nobody. I got to stand before the throne of God all by myself. Lord, may I be found not guilty. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Enjoy your night. God bless y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Dr. Sanders. Thank you, my brother. Thank every guest that came on here. Thank you, listeners. I appreciate you guys. Hey, it's just me, people. I love people. I love what I'm doing. I do it. You know, ain't no money in it because I definitely ain't get paid. And you know, I ain't out here begging for no donations or pulling no stunts. That's why I call it live, uncut, unedited.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut.
Thank you, guys.
Unedited.
Peace out.
You already know what it is.